Yo, don't cry, don't beg. Welcome to another episode of the Don't Blame the Ref podcast. You got me in the red corner, actually in Old Trafford today, right now, collecting my 3 points. You got me, Dom.
And then in my cream background, you got me, E-Man, unfortunately
And
representing
he got
Chelsea.
kicked out of he got kicked out of the Emirates today. Sent home.
Oh
Yeah,
man, fam. Yeah, it's a mad one. It's a mad one still.
yeah. So obviously, there's only one place to start right now. Obviously, as you can see, my energy is a bit up. 3 points. Finally got that first place spot, but we have to start at the big game of the weekend, the Super Sunday, the London Derby, the two biggest clubs in London, a different red corner versus the blue corner. So, man, talk me through it, man. What happened? What happened, bro?
Anyway, it's you know what? Do you know? Like the logical person in me knew this is what's gonna happen, and
Yeah,
but it still doesn't make it any better. Like just because I knew it was gonna happen, it doesn't mean I'm gonna be calm and composed when it does happen. And uh, to be fair, the performance wasn't too bad. The lineup was okay. I was worried about the young left back called Hato, and I just don't think. I think he's just quite error prone. Um, And apart from that, I was wondering what version of Palmer we were going to get today, and what version of Caicedo we were going to get today. So it is it is what it is. I wanted to see if we could play with bravery. I wanted to see if we could show some guts. Um, and to be honest, I got that for about 20 minutes, if that, maybe 10 minutes. The rest of it
yeah,
pretty lackluster, lacking intensity, lacking quality. Um, and that's not just from Chelsea. That's from Arsenal as well. Like if from a neutral's point of view, it's a horrible watch, absolutely horrible watch. But um, focusing just on Chelsea, it's yeah, it was just a little bit disappointing. Very disappointing.
yeah.
But
So I think, like you mentioned, the first 20 minutes, I think you guys were it was kind of more of a fiercely contested battle. I'd say it felt like a big game at the start, but as Arsenal kind of grew into it a bit more, you guys whimpered a bit, and there wasn't really a lot of quality in this game. Like you said, the quality was going to have to come from Palmer on your end,
mhm.
Reece James, maybe a good delivery here and there. Jao Pedro's been in good form, so maybe he might have been able to do something. But
Yeah.
apart from that, nothing really.
So look, let's give each team a summary. Yeah, if you know Chelsea's weaknesses are defending set pieces. Yeah, so Arsenal are obviously going to try and utilize that. In open play, our weakness will probably be down our left back side, and if you can get in and around Caicedo in the midfield too, you could probably have some joy dribbling through those two. If you've got players in central areas that can do that. Our frontline press is not good. So if you have one of the centre backs or full backs driving through them through our first line of press, you'll be pretty successful and you'll create overloads on the pitch. Yeah. So those are Chelsea's weaknesses. From an Arsenal point of view, their weaknesses or what I would have targeted was, focusing my a lot of my attention on transition and trying to catch Arsenal in transition because they like to invert their fullbacks, overlap their fullbacks, so the space are out wide. The problem is they've got one of the best wide defending centre backs like in the league in the world probably, and they defend those transitions really well. The problem is we just didn't get enough opportunity to have our wide players, whether it was Palmer or Neto or whoever was making that running behind. João Pedro did it quite a few times on the right or left wing, running those channels, but we just didn't get those opportunities enough because every time we regained the ball, just a horrible pass, horrible pass. There's one Enzo gets it, breakdown. I think we do one or two passes. Enzo free as a bird, zero pressure, Dom, zero pressure. Neto running in behind Hincapié, so much space for Enzo to aim at. Somehow it goes wide right and comes off the pitch. That's just not. I'm sorry, that's just not good enough for this level, and for this. Um, and I'll accept mistakes. But from when most of the game you guys are avoiding passing forward, and then when you do pass forward, you're showing that quality.
Hmm.
You might as well just keep passing forward so that you can get it right eventually. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? And this thing where we like to overplay in our back three, back four, whatever, with the goalkeeper, Sanchez can't do it. Sanchez can't do it. Why are we bothering? Why are we bothering? He starts getting nervous. He starts once he makes one mistake, his head's gone. So why are we bothering? And just to be clear, Sanchez gets really bad stick because all the good that he does never gets noticed. And there are some great moments where he holds on to the ball and he plays a great line breaking pass. The point
Hmm.
I'm trying to make is those medium to long passes isn't Sanchez's issue. It's the short passes into midfield and the hesitation on the ball that just puts him in horrible situations. So it's moments where, all right, cool. He's got the ball will come back to him. He'll hold on to it. He'll bait the press. That's what he wants to do. He wants to bait the press, let the person come in, and then hopefully gaps open up. Yeah. Now
Hmm.
somebody might curve a run and block his first passing lane to one centre back, and then one of the midfielders. He's looking for one of the midfielders to drop in. But if they don't drop in, hit it long. If they're not dropping in, it means they don't want it. Just kick it long, whether it's on the pitch or directly to someone. High, long, give it someone to give someone a chance to battle or whatever, and get the boys up the pitch. It's too much. Or other opportunities where he's passing to a player who hasn't even got an open body position to face the play. They're literally got their back to play, getting pressed from their back, and he's trying to give it to the ball, give it to the centre backs or fullbacks to their feet. Stop it, guys. Stop it. Stop it. Stop
Yeah, I
it.
think I know that all too well, bro. With our last goalkeeper, like that's Onana's specialty. Like he would the thing that Onana does, yeah, it wasn't even hesitancy out of nervousness. It's just that he just wanted to be the star of the show, so he would just take extra touches for no reason. And by the time he plays the ball, it's not even like, like you said, the person showing for the ball in a position where they want to advance play. It's just like, I'm going to give it to him. That's a completed pass. By then, it's too late. It's too late. In that scenario, when you're doing this build up from the back and inviting pressure in that way, you have to just make a decision very quickly. You see a lot of goalkeepers give the ball away easily because it's tough. Players move fast, presses are very like they're well organized and all that kind of stuff. But what I like about our goalkeeper now, he just kicks it long, bro. It's not. It's honestly like it doesn't even matter if we have a target man up front. I'm not gonna be the person to give the ball away. Like, I'm not gonna do that. So yeah,
Bro.
that's
Bro, these guys, in general play, we were fine. We were okay. We weren't. I still see a few moments where we're a little bit too easy to play through. Saka's getting, ripping up Hato for fun, and they're getting, long range opportunities on the edge of the box, which on any if some of the players get those right, they can fly in the top corner. So we're giving them quite a few half chances in the first half, and so that side of things is frustrating. But we're not giving them any clear opportunities. So it's just really disappointing what we did on the ball. Spending way too much. We've got 60% possession today. And I guarantee you, most of that is the centre backs and midfielders, like and goalkeeper. We're spending way too much time with the ball over there, guys. What at the end of the game, don't these men want to feel like, what, I put in work today. We put that goalkeeper under work today. We slapped bare
mm,
goal shots on target. Don't they want to feel like that? Don't they want to feel like they've done something and laid a glove on these guys? Nah, I would go home, especially as a manager. I'd go home and say, nah, that was dead. That was dead. 9 shots, 3 on target, 60% possession. What was she doing all game? What was she doing all game? And there was quite a few opportunities where we're getting the ball. They're not Neto's not driving at you know, Palmer's not passing forward, Enzo's not passing forward.
There was only like a few chances in transition where Palmer had the opportunity to actually do something where he was running through the middle, but his final pass always was just the wrong.
But
No, his final pass was always the wrong decision because he kept giving it to Neto. And Neto always losing the ball. That's all it was.
and, and this
Yeah,
is the thing: the Palmer of old slaps that.
just start having
Whether it
shots,
goes, yeah,
like get
whether
shots
it
off.
goes in or not, I don't care. He hits the
Mm,
shot, and maybe I don't know. Maybe the manager or sports psychologist or whoever has got to start talking to him about the effects of having shots on target. Like when you
mm.
get the opportunity, let it off. Let it off. Because you get that corner momentum, you get that safe shot momentum. Your team starts to believe. You believe, you believe, you believe, and it fills everybody with energy and adrenaline. Like people underestimate the psychological effect of a shot on target, peppering the opposition with a shot when you have a chance. It puts the opponent on the back foot, and it makes them nervous. But
And even yeah, go on.
now just say when you don't have shots, what are Arsenal scared of? They ain't scared of nothing.
Sure. Yeah, and even when it comes to long shots as being a weapon in your team's arsenal, it's like you have to look at the goalkeeper who you're playing against. Ray isn't the best at dealing with long shots. He's not. We've packed him in a couple of times ourselves. Like he's not the best, and also as well, you get the opportunity of rebounded goals, like just defensive mishaps, corner. You get more corners. You get like you just have them under more pressure rather than just passing the ball around. Bad cross. Anyway, back to
The goal
defense.
with all the analysts and money you were spending on all these 7, 8, 9 coaches on the bench, you think not one of them could have said, you know what, Raya's got one of the worst saves percentage for shots outside the box. Hey, you man, let it off. Let it off. Surely that's what you're gonna say. Surely somebody's gonna say, you man, just shoot, 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 shoot. I don't care where you are, shoot, shoot, shoot. It's
Yeah,
just stuff like that. And anyway, it just feels like it feels like first half wasted because they come in the second half now, and the energy's changed, the intentions change. We're passing forward more. We're putting Arsenal on the back foot. We're creating chances. You're whipping balls into the box. None of that in the first half. None of that. I don't know. Maybe it's by design, but for me, all this game management stuff and trying to take it easy the first half, then go hard in the second half. I don't know if it was intentional or not, but for me, all that is dead. All that is dead. Like
yeah,
I want to leave a game with no regrets. No regrets. But as a Chelsea player, I know they're leaving that game with regrets. Whether or not they
hmm
lost or won, I know they're regretting the performance. I know they are. And I know none of them like that. Like you come in there, 3 shots on target in 90 minutes. That's dead. I don't, and also ain't even. They're top of the league, but I'm gonna say it. They're not that good. They're not that good. Them man are not that good to be standing off them like this. They're not that good. It's that simple. They're good enough. They're defensively solid. Whatever. Set pieces, they're great. Whatever. But when we've got the ball, we can hurt them, and it's disappointing we
yeah.
didn't try hard enough.
And talking about set pieces, bro, like we can't even really get into the goals because all the goals was just like, bro, what is this, man? Is this what the best teams in England can produce? Just corners and the ball just bouncing around and hitting off people. Like, don't get me wrong, the
Um,
deliveries are way better than what they were before. But come on, man, this is actually pathetic. What? No one wants to stand up and do anything. Like none of these creative players. What was Eze doing today? What was all these guys doing? Palmer was poor. Saka, yeah, he beat Hato a couple times, but bro, like it's just boring. It's dead. But
It is.
this is what Arsenal Big Six game looks like now. They set up well defensively, and then it's just crash bang wallop into the goal, and then that's how they got their first goal. That's how you got your first goal, and then that's how they got their third goal. It's
Yeah.
just like it's pathetic
To,
in my opinion.
yeah, to be fair, I think us old heads, we tried to be like, oh, football was better back in my day. But let's be honest, big games back in the day, same thing. Jose,
Yeah,
like,
but it
like
wasn't great
same
either.
thing. It weren't great. It was don't lose first. But
You know, it
but
was. I think what the main thing about those games back in the day was we had more players of quality back in the day, man. Like our teams were littered with quality. So you're getting moments, you're getting big moments. Like I always remember on your end, the Hazard goal against Liverpool when he's on the right hand
true.
side. And then
Yeah.
like you don't no one in your team's gonna do that. No one's gonna do that. Like there's a bag of
And
Rooney
and
goals, there's a bag of
and the
like
and
come
and
on,
the man that would try that, I don't want them trying that. Like I don't
come on,
don't
man.
don't even Neto, like don't even try that, bro. And
Mhm.
you're right, man. So, just a lack of real proper intent to go and hurt the opponent, like
Mhm.
proper. Just and maybe the intent is there, maybe the quality is just not there. Um. So
Yeah.
and perfect example.
Oh my god. Can we keep that?
Maybe I have to bleep that one. Maybe I have to bleep that
I don't know if we can
one.
keep that. I don't know. Actually, that might be the pod title. That might be a pod title. Actually, no, it might get flagged. No, I don't. I'll think about it later. I'll
Yeah,
think about
yeah. Let's bleep that one, bro,
it.
please. Bleep it.
Ooh.
Hold on, one time. Well, you have to bleep this one. I got a job. I have got a job. I wasn't thinking.
Cool. I get rid of that. I get rid of that.
Alright,
Oh
cool.
my goodness.
Oh my god.
I don't
My
know.
head is so my
Especially
head
with
is
what's
so
going
hot.
on right now. Especially with
Bro,
what's going on right now. Yeah,
my
let's
head is
go with
so
that.
hot. My head is so
Oh my god.
hot.
Oh,
Alright, cool.
it's too crazy.
Neto.
Yeah.
Yeah, this brother. Like, cool. Dead game. 0 out of 12 crosses completed. Yeah, standard for him. Standard. Man could go 3 games, 0 crosses completed. In 2025, how is that possible? In 2025, Chelsea have players that can go 0 for 12 crosses and do it 3 games on the bounce. Wow. Wow. And the guy will go score a hat trick versus Hull and then put his hands behind his ears and go, yeah, what you guys saying now? Versus Hull.
Yeah, hat trick, man.
He
Come
put
on,
he
man. What do
put
you
he
mean?
put he put he put his fingers in his ears.
Mm.
I can't hear you.
That's
I
his
can't hear
level.
you
That's his
guys.
level. That's his level, man.
Versus Hull. The ego doesn't match the talent. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to say.
Nah.
The
That smells
ego
like your
doesn't
other
match.
winger as well. That's Garnacho all over as well.
Yeah, but he
Ego
came
doesn't
on.
match the talent.
He came on and put a dangerous cross that almost went in. What did
Yeah.
Neto do? Like, and
Mm.
then perfect example of Neto. Yeah, for number one manager in as soon as I heard it, I was like, yeah, this is not good. Putting Palmer on the left side 10 rather than the right side 10 to accommodate Neto to put him on the right, where we know Neto plays absolutely crap on the right. Yeah,
Hmm.
cool. So that's the manager's mistake. But nobody else, not the players. That's him. Neto needs to be left wing back. That's what he needs to be doing. Left wing back shifts to go and defend Saka. That's the only job my man should have. And then going up on counters. That's it. Doing road runner behind, runs in behind. I don't even want the ball to feet. I want the balls in behind.
Hmm.
That should be his job. So cool. You've put him on the right, yeah. He's got it. I think it's just a pass into his feet. I don't know who it is. Next, Casado, whoever, Santos. They play it to Neto's feet. He's out on the far right. One touch, two touch. Reece James starts to break the overlap. Just pass it to him. He's already
Hmm.
got the momentum on the player that is defending Neto 1v1, Hincapié. There's nobody tracking things run. Reece James will then have the opportunity to cross it first time. Just pass it. Takes another touch, goes inside. Does a Beyblade spin to try and pass it to Reece James. It's too late because you wasted the opportunity. Does another Beyblade spin to try and pass it into the middle. It's too late because the player in the middle that was free is gone. Is being marked by an Arsenal player now, and then he has to pass it back. He almost loses the ball, by the way. Almost loses the ball because he's taking too long on the ball, and then he has to pass it back. It's a black hole. It's a black hole. Neto, my bro, please try to play 2 to 3 touches sometimes. Please, 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 please. Only take more touches when you have more space. Less touch, less space, less touches.
Well, you know, all he
I'm
actually
sorry,
wants to do is just get down the line and just kick and run. And even let's speak about Neto, seeing as we're on him. Yeah, when did he get his first yellow? Because I missed that.
I
I
missed that.
missed it.
Yeah, I missed that too.
I didn't even see that. Did he actually get a first yellow? Did
Mm,
anyone? Does anyone have footage of it?
So there is footage. He got the first yellow, but then some people are claiming that he didn't know that he got the first yellow.
Was it like a
I don't know.
dissent thing or something? Because
Yeah. He said something, and then the ref gave him a yellow. I think he knew he was on the yellow because when he got sent off, he wasn't disputing. He was just disputing that he was just trying to say it was his first foul, so he wasn't disputing that he wasn't on the yellow.
oh, was
He
he
knew.
trying to say, "Oh, it's my first foul after
Yeah.
the
Technically, it's
booking"?
his first foul, so he's saying, "No, don't book me." Outrageous, outrageous, and as a coach, yeah, just giving
Hmm.
an example of my experience, yeah. There are certain personality traits that are common amongst certain players in certain positions. Yeah,
Hmm.
I love the players that can play multiple positions because they're usually the most unselfish kind of players. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now attackers are notoriously selfish, and attackers notoriously will make it look like they're working hard and do one defensive action, and if that fails, they will either do a foul or complain at somebody else or fall on the floor like they're hurt. Yeah, that's attackers in a
Hmm.
nutshell for you, and especially in academies, you'll see it. Yeah,
Yeah.
the guy just didn't want to keep running. He was being lazy. He just
Yeah.
didn't. He just didn't want to keep running. He was being lazy. Just keep going.
'Cause all he had to do was just stick with him.
Just keep
Like
going. Just stick with
even
him.
if Martinelli gets past you, then he got past you. But
Just keep going.
your team going down to 10
Martinelli.
men finishes
Martinelli
again.
has got no moves. Just keep going. He's got he's got no moves. He ain't
Actually,
Ronaldinho.
no,
He, he,
no.
like
He
just
ain't got
keep
a two
going.
step. He can't
Nothing.
Dougie.
And
He
just
can't
stay both
shuffle.
sides. That's it. That's it.
Yeah,
And
that's a bit
he was
rough.
being lazy. He was being lazy. He didn't want to keep defending. He just fouled him. And then he cost
Can
us
we
the
just
game.
quickly talk about the Chelsea disciplinary record? How many is that? Is that 10 red cards this season, or is it 9?
It's 9+1 for the manager, I think. So it's
Yeah.
9.
So what? How do you get this out of your team? Because at this point, it's getting ridiculous. It's causing you to lose, like drop points for no reason now. Because without all that, you probably have maybe even if you only have like an extra 4 points, that's going to make a big difference in this top four race. It's getting really tight in that area. So you can't really be affording to. I just got a red card. Now he's missing the next game. I mean, you got enough players to compensate for that, but it's just throwing your team under the bus for no reason.
I think I think it's tough because it's different people every time. If it's the
Yeah,
same person, yeah, I'll just drop the person. I'll just drop that guy.
right.
Like, let's just say, yeah, you can't keep customers games, but it's literally a different person every single time. It's
Would you say
nine
it's like
different people.
a culture thing then, or is it just bad luck? Is it just bad like it's just dumb tackles every once in a
No,
while?
some of them are. So look, Jao Pedro's in the Champions League was on a red card. Yeah, There's a couple I could go back to and go, that's a bit harsh. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
some of them are just really dumb. They're just really
Yeah.
dumb. Like
Today's
look
one
at
was
it.
dumb.
Dumb. It's dumb. It's dumbness. So look at the decision making on the goalkeeper when Bremer goes through on goal. He leaves his leg in, and then this is like how long into the game? 5 minutes, 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
The first leg versus Manchester United. Um, then look at the other one where it was a similar thing. Santos has a terrible tackle. The attacker's running across Chalobah. Chalobah should just leave the guy, let him score. It's still early in the game. He clips him. Now we're first half again. We're one man down. It's dumbness,
Yeah.
and I think the way I think it's just conversation. It's just conversation. Like I can't think of any creative way to try and get that out of
You
the
just
team.
introduce like mad fines into the team, like docking wages or like
But
punishments on the pitch, like just something like because it's getting ridiculous.
here's as much as everybody says that, yeah. So you're not the first to say that. Here's the other side of the coin. If you start in introducing those things, you start to make the players more hesitant, and they go less um, they go less into their tackles. They'll think twice before going into the tackles. You don't want that at this level,
But
generally.
the thing is, cool. I get that, and I think that's more important when it comes to um, well, for me, you can start off as aggressive as you need to, but if you're on the yellow, you should be careful anyway. The issue is your players are getting yellows and then they're just brain fart, and then
Yeah,
that's it, game
completely,
done.
completely
Game
forget.
done. So you should really be more cautious on the yellow. But if it's situations like even Caicedo versus in the reverse fixture early on in the season, that's just a terrible tackle. You
Yeah,
can't legislate for that. You do all the training, all the
yeah,
whatever. Like he just went in on a stupid challenge. Maybe because he was being over aggressive. So maybe you guys do just need like a everyone calm down. Like let's get through a game with 11 players and try to win the game on a different note. Because that's too. How can you play both fixtures against this team in the league and you've had a red card in both games? What is that?
Do you know what? Do you know what the truth is, bro? Just have better quality. How?
Yeah.
Because look at today. How did that? How did
Mhm.
that red card happen? It's a it's a crap cross by Neto, hits the first man. Then he has to go run on the counter attack and then has to trick. Well, he chooses to trick the player. Just have better quality. Look at Fafana's red card, second yellow last week. Poor quality on the ball, not just from him, but from two players. We lose the ball twice. Fafana has to think is in a position where he feels he has to stop the counter attack. Just have better quality. Just have better
Yeah.
quality. Like
That's always the best solution, to be fair.
if we have better quality on the ball, we are in those scenarios less.
Yeah,
So
true.
it's up to them. It's up to them. They haven't shown the quality, and that's why we're under trouble. We're in trouble a lot of the time. So yeah, good luck to them. Let's move on to United.
Yeah,
My final word on them is just yeah, really look like we're struggling physically. I don't think
yeah.
we
Two points from your last nine as well. So it's your form's really going downhill as well. So well,
boy,
bad
it's
time for
looking
that to
peak.
happen.
It's looking bad. It's looking
And
bad,
after
boy.
that financial report that came out earlier this week, you guys need Champions League football. You better not miss out. Your club might liquidate. So
Bro, I don't even
yeah,
care.
watch.
Bro, I don't even care. I don't even care because
Uh,
they might put themselves in this position. Like, why? Who
mhm.
told them to spend like madmen like this? They literally put the club in this position. I'd rather we go into
Yeah,
administration and dock us some points and get these owners out of here, mate. Honestly,
hmm
get them out.
yeah,
Uh, Moving on to Manchester United versus Crystal Palace in the reverse fixture. United won 2-1.
yeah.
It was a good comeback, decent performance, and um, it was actually a game I was. This game was actually a game I was looking forward to. I did think. I think it would have been. I always thought it would be tough for Palace because they've just played on Thursday. But I felt like they had something for you. Um, Now United set up in their normal 4-3-3 or 4-2-3-1, and it was good to see Benjamin Sesko start a game after he has scored some last minute goals, and he's
Yeah,
really
he's
starting to
deserved the
show
start.
himself.
He's deserved the
But
start definitely, and also as well, I do think Ahmad needed to be dropped as well. Not because he's the only player who's been bad, but I feel like the other two, in terms of Cunha and Mbuemo, they're at least contributing with goals and assists. They're at least doing something. Ahmad's kind of like just floating through games, not really contributing. He's still working hard. Don't get me wrong. He always does that. He always tracks back. He always puts in the miles, but recently he just hasn't been that good. So it makes sense for Sesko to get a start, especially in a game like this. We're home. Palace are a bit rocky. There's a lot going on in the club right now. So I'm not I, I'm happy Sesko started because now there shouldn't be further hesitation going forward to like just starting him. He's in good form, just start and play him. So yeah, that's what I think.
it was good to see. It was good to see. I think the first. What was your feeling of the first half? Because I felt that it was, yeah, it was again another strange start to a game where it just doesn't really look like you guys are on it.
The juice is gone, man. The juice is gone. That new manager bounce has officially washed off us now. Like
Now he's
we
getting to
start,
see the quality of the team.
yeah. Now we're seeing the players in their default settings and the like how they're actually responding to tough situations because that first half was terrible. It was West Ham all over again. It was West Ham all over again. Couldn't string any passes together. I don't even think we even really created any major opportunity. I think there was one header with Casemiro, but apart from that, kind of disgusting for first half, especially being the home team as well. And we're the ones in good form. We're the ones who have a week off, and we're going into games and we're starting slowly. I don't understand why we
Yeah,
start so slowly. We have no reason to start slowly. It doesn't matter now it's like it doesn't matter what the iteration of the team is, but I think like the key component that's missing from our team is Martinez, man. Like without Martinez we cannot build up, we can't do anything. And I'm just watching, I'm like, guys, come on, like no one else wants to take any initiative. Like do you, like, you tell
but
me
you
no one
know,
else can pass forward apart from our centre back.
I
Really.
think, I think he's got to drop Mainu in there, like proper deep, like part of the back three sort of thing, just to fix
Mm.
this. And but the problem becomes you put Maino in it to punch the pass forward, but then who's going to receive on half turn and get you forward? Not to say you've got Fernandez could drop in and Buemo, Cunha, so you've got a few attacking options that could drop in and receive on a half turn and drive you forward. So I do think it might. I feel like it would give you something because Casemiro tries, but he's more of a recycler, and he does punch it through when he can. But for example, Casemiro can probably do it with just his passing, whereas Mainu can do it with his dribbling and passing. So I
And
feel like
this is exactly
it'd be
why
a
we
better
need
solution.
the midfield reinforcement. Like for me, I've really rated Casemiro over the last like couple of months now, even not even weeks. It's been a few months where he's been actually really good. So
Big
I've
Unk.
rated that, but you can see his limitations, man. Imagine having a what Beleba's supposed to be. Like he hasn't been in good form this season, but he can dribble out of pressure. He can pass forward. Like it's 2 dimensional. With Casemiro, it's kind of like if his passing's not on today, hey man, we'll get ready for a stink fest, man. And even the issue is with us when our key players are having bad games, the worst players become worse. Like they go to the worst. Diego Dallo, that first half, oh my! There was a period in that first half where he gave the ball away 4 times in a row. I wanted to jump through my TV. I wanted to jump through my TV. I just grips him up like, bro, what are you doing? What are you doing?
wake,
What are you
wake
doing?
up, wake up.
Wait, like honestly, wake up. He, when he's bad, he stinks. It's not even like there's no in
You
between because he just
you
does
can't you
bad
can't tell me
stuff.
there. You can't tell me there isn't a wing back in the academy. Someone you could just plug in and say, "Hey, yo, young boy, when you get it, whip it." There must be
This is
somebody
this is
like.
what I mean. Like there's so much obvious like reinvestment that we can do in the squad. Obviously, if you speak to people within our fan base, there's some people who have like sentimental attachments to some of these players. Like people are like, nah, Dallo, he was so good under Ten Hag, we can't get rid of him. Get rid of that guy, man. I don't care. He can give me one good game, and then one. He can give me like a 4 out of 10. They can give me a 1 out of 10. They can give me a 6 out of 10. Then a 7 out of 10. Then a 1 out of 10. I don't need that. Get rid of these guys. We need to improve the base level of our team so that when we are in moments like that, where teams are on top of us, we don't have players playing against us. He was actively playing against us. Actively
The
playing
whips,
against us. And even
the whips into the back post, yeah, were killing me, man. Just
and then
skying
even
every time.
another person, Lenny Euro again, another slow start, bro. He was just giving the ball away like every time. He tried to he kept doing this thing where he kept trying to clip the ball into the middle and it was just going to Crystal Palace. I
The
don't
thing,
understand the idea behind it. Like, are we just? It feels like what it is. It feels like we're just doing stuff. We're just problem solving on the pitch. There's no real thought behind what we're doing. We're just kind of. That's why it was so dependent on Martinez because he's doing that himself. He's just doing the whole build up by himself. No one has to instruct him what to do because he's actually a smart football player. Everyone else is just like, bro, they need help. They need help. They need help.
but then could you think, could it be a coaching thing where he's not quite, or the coaching team aren't quite getting the players in the right zones to now create those easy passing options for people like Dallo, who really shouldn't be trying to do 50-yard diags and, hey, yo, big man, just keep it simple. But is it because he doesn't have the option to keep it simple? Are people not moving around him? When you know
I
someone's
think,
bad, like
yeah,
people
yeah,
should
yeah.
adjust for that bad player just
People
to keep
need
it
to
simple
hold
for
his hand.
him.
Like they need to actually hold
Yeah,
his hand and tell
yeah.
him, bro. Like, but I think it is that. I think it's honestly that because I think we've underestimated how important Martinez is to build up, and it's just kind of been automatic. No one's really been having to do anything. It's just pass the ball around, give it to Martinez. Martinez brings the ball forward, and he's doing it for us. Then we're doing switch of plays to each fullback who's further up on the field. But when it comes to leaving players to their own devices, there's some players who you cannot do that with, and Dallow's one of them. So
Mm.
now that Martinez is not there. This coaching staff, the Carrick, um, whoever his backup staff is, his assistant staff is, I can't remember any names, Holland and all them, man.
Mm.
Now you actually need to get back into the drawing board and actually coach now. Now you need to legislate for this because we can't keep having slow starts. We got Newcastle away next. Hey, they'll come punch you up if you're not careful. They'll come punch you
Even
up. And
even in their current form, if you're not careful,
yeah,
they'll give you a proper
yeah,
proper
they just
slap.
lost to Everton, but even that Everton game, I don't think we were particularly great. Like
Mm.
I don't think we were that great. But so
Nah.
is our performances are sliding. We're still picking up points, which is important at this stage of the season. But you can't ignore what's happening, and where Carrick needs to step up and make the adjustments. This is your audition. You actually are auditioning for the job. So if you want it, these are things that need to be ironed out. None of the
Mm.
other candidates are getting a chance to audition with the current set of players. You have
Yeah.
them. So literally, if they do give you the job, you can literally walk into the board and say, "Yeah, this is what doesn't work. I need this, this, and this." But
I
hey,
think I
it's up
think
to you whether you want to get the solution or not.
I think you caught life with the red. Like, I think you started the second half well, but I think you caught life with the
Yeah,
red, man. You caught life with the
yeah.
red because
I wouldn't have. I think either way, it probably should have been a red. I don't know if it should have been a penny. That's
yeah.
what I would say because the initial contact was outside the box and Konya just dropped in the box. So
So yeah, they always say if the contact follows into the box, then. But literally, the freeze frame they showed was his finger literally coming off his shoulder,
yeah, as
and
soon
then
as
his
he got
foot.
into the
His
box,
as soon as he got into the box, but the freeze frame showed his finger touching him. If you go into the next frame, the guy's foot is still on the line, but his fingers off him. So it's kind of
Hmm.
like, how would you do there?
Yeah.
But look, Cunha again, yeah. That was the only good thing he did all game. That was the what a guy, man. Hey, fair enough, man. What a guy.
He's. I don't. I feel like I complain about him every week, but this is what you pay for. When you buy a player of that profile, it's no. Actually, no. Let me take that back. You don't pay for him to be rubbish. You pay for him to give you moments, and
Mm.
I would say that's more of a Bruno moment because that pass is ridiculous, bro. Like that whole second half was just Bruno. Bruno was just saying, "We're winning this game, bro."
Yep.
Like he would. You know what's making me laugh about Bruno was that he would try something that didn't make sense, and then it would work. So he's like, "Oh, I can do what I want today, then." And then he just does another mad thing, and then another mad thing. Like there was a point in time where so he does the pass with Cunha, wins the penny, and then later on in the game, the ball's like been played over the top, and he just I can't even describe what he does. He kicks it over his head back to Ahmad perfectly into his path, and Ahmad gets a shot off. And I'm like, your brain is just like it's somewhat as a hamster run on a wheel, and as soon as he starts doing crazy stuff, it just starts going even faster. He just constantly just going mad. But that second half, I think he was clearly the best player on the pitch. That second half,
Yeah, yeah,
that's his 3 points.
yeah. I think the thing that separates these top guys and the rest of us is like it's just their ability to do good things consistently. Like
Hmm.
if I'm gonna put in a free kick, it's gonna be of quality and it's gonna be consistent. The next one's gonna be of quality again. The next corner is gonna be of quality. My next pass is gonna be of
Yeah,
quality. Everything's just there's more often than not it's of quality and in the Chelsea team and the United team, we just don't have enough of those guys that can do things of quality consistently. And that's
and
why our teams have such high, drastic changes in performance, man. Because you
I
don't have
think
players that can do things consistently.
yeah, and I think the main difference from the second half to the first half is what I complained about in the last game with Bruno not being involved enough in the game. If you
Yeah,
watch that second half again, what was happening was every time Casemiro got the ball, he was just passing it to Bruno. Like he was
yeah, yeah,
fizzing it into Bruno. Bruno had
yeah,
probably triple the amount of touches that he had in the last couple of games or whatever, because Casemiro was just firing it into him, into the in between the lines, playing the ball over the top, switch of plays. Just where's Bruno? As soon as Casemiro gets it, where's Bruno? Like
yeah, yeah,
because he's the guy who's going to make stuff tick. And I think as long as Carrick and everyone else saw that, we're going to see that a
yeah,
lot more often over these
yeah,
next couple of games because you can't have someone like that on the pitch and not involve him. If the ball's constantly going to Cunha instead, he's just going to dribble, dribble, lose the ball, dribble, dribble, lose
yeah,
the
yeah.
ball. And Buemo, his touch is inconsistent. At least Bruno, if he's going to get in those dangerous areas, more times than not, he's going to try the right thing. Whether it comes off or not, that's a completely different thing. Even his assist for the Sesko goal, like that's just like that ball is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Like
You
he
know,
gets yeah.
Sometimes when you coach, you tell players, it's the movement that makes the pass. Usually,
Mhm.
that's what I tell players. Your
Yeah.
movement makes the pass because you need to move to then, tell where the other person, you know, where you want it. But sometimes when guys are just that good, my pass is gonna force you to make your movement,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. Because that pass it forced Sesko to
Yeah,
get in front of his man. It
yeah.
wasn't
I
like
got
he looped over. Sesko had to attack the ball. If he didn't attack it,
that's it.
then the defender clears it. And
That's
it's just
it.
a good ball. And this is my thing about Sesko, right? Or the last couple of games where then Bremo's been starting or Cunha's been starting up top. You need different avenues of attack. You can't just constantly pass, 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 and then nothing. Pass, 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 and then nothing. The ball's out wide. You got a 6'5" striker who's good in the air. Just cross
Whip
it,
it.
man. Like stop.
Whip it.
Let's stop being stupid. Just cross it. And he
Whip
got
it.
his goal. Like even Sesko that first half didn't really have much of an impact. But I think generically we were bad as a team. But as soon as Bruno started getting the ball more, as soon as um, Cunha was getting into the game a bit more. Sesko started getting into the game. He had a chance. The ball dropped to him, shot, it was blocked. But I just want him to keep building confidence because that's going to drag us all the way through to the end of the season. It's on him.
Most
We're not
definitely.
Zertsky ain't gonna do nothing, bro. Like, come on, let's
Most
be
definitely.
honest.
And
So
another
yeah,
another key thing about the Bruno thing, I know we'll keep going on about it, but is freedom to just go anywhere on the pitch. Like
hmm
wherever he's players like that, you just say, "Yo, bro," when you see the space, you go take it. Wherever it is, left, right, up, down. Everybody else will defend around you. Just go do what you want. Like I saw him, I think it was a line pass from your left back or whoever to the left wing area, and I thought, oh, Cunha's about to get on the ball. No, it was Bruno. I didn't even know where
yeah.
Cunha was, and
And the thing is,
he whipped it. Then literally 30 seconds later, Bruno's on the right. He's whipped. I
mhm,
think he's there. I think that's the Sesko goal. Maybe then he whips it in from the right. Like,
yeah, yeah. I think
yeah, he's got
the
a mad
issue
mad
with
engine.
yeah, that's the thing. The issue with Bruno, right? When he's always does that. He's always. It depends on how it manifests within the game. Sometimes you describe it as, oh, he's everywhere. Other times he's vacating space. But
Mm,
when under different regimes, when you play with too much space in between your players, if Bruno's running away, that means teams can just run through us. Like they just run through it. But the way Carrots got us set up, a lot more players are closer together. Bruno's able to do that, and it's not having a negative effect on the team. And what you spoke about earlier in terms of attackers, when they do one defensive action, if it doesn't pay off, then they just don't do it anymore. Bruno's the complete opposite. He doesn't stop. 90 minutes. He's running. He's pressing. He's the first man starting the press. He's running down the goalkeeper. He did that like
yeah,
4 or 5 times today. He's
yeah,
obviously it's easier to do it when there's 10 men on the other side, but he's been like that. If there's one thing about Bruno that I can say, he is very tenacious. He wants to get the ball. He never hides. He does his defensive work. He wants the ball. He wants to just be involved in the game. He can't let 90 minutes go past and he doesn't have his fingerprints on the game, whether it's good or bad. So big up to him. I think if I had to highlight any other players, I think Mazrari was good when he came on. I think he Shaw was struggling to deal with Munoz. He didn't know whether to go with him or stay back. It was just he was getting rammed through, so it was kind of a blessing in disguise that he actually got injured. I don't know how bad the injury is, but knowing Luke Shaw, we might not see him for the rest of the season, and that's his World Cup done. So who knows? Who
Nah,
knows? Who knows?
he'll make sure he's back for the World Cup.
Yes, and he went to the last World Cup half fit, so who knows? And then I will say, Kobe, maybe not one of his best performances, but even the base level of Kobe, he's not giving the ball away unnecessarily. He's just fine. It's just he wasn't as influential in the game as I would like him to be. He needs to start putting his fingerprints on the game the same way Bruno does. He needs to show for the ball more, ask for the ball in tighter spaces, get involved. Don't just cruise past. Now that you're in the team, don't just think you can get comfortable. You have to keep doing more. You're one of our better midfielders in terms of tight spaces, dribbling, all of those attributes. We don't really have anyone else who can do that, so you have to do more. But
Yeah.
yeah, so for us, we're in good run of form. Third finally, so just keep going. Next game, Newcastle, pick up another 3 points and just keep going, man. Like that's all I can hope for. But yeah,
Uh, it's a shame. It's a shame. We're now what? How far back are we? 4 points behind you, 6 points behind you. It's crazy.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Liverpool are 3 points behind us. If we didn't pick up them 3 points, we would be tied. So it's tight in that area. So we just have to
Oh my days.
keep
Wednesday we've
going.
got Villa. We have to
Yeah,
win.
yeah. You
Oh
you
my
guys have got
days.
tough games, bro.
We have to
Tough,
beat
tough,
Villa.
tough, tough games.
Oh my god. Them
And
man
even
never
yeah,
they're not even playing well. But watch,
no, I don't know.
we're gonna make a meal of it. Uh,
And then even Liverpool, they've got Wolves next, and
forget
then
it, bro.
Tottenham. So that's two. That's 6 points, bro.
It's
That's
two
6 points.
W's.
Yeah, they've got a favourable run coming up, but yeah, think that's enough for Man United. I'm still in good spirits, keeping it going. You promised me that you were going to stop Arsenal, and you didn't. You're a liar, bro. You're a liar. Chelsea are liars. You promised me I was going to get something from that game.
We're just not
Anyways,
good,
man.
man. We're just not
Yeah.
good. So
So for it's getting a bit late, but we'll try and give you a quick one for this week. But so my idea was right now our teams are seriously in need of some improvement. But obviously we can do the typical thing of who would you sign this summer, but want to do something a little bit different. So I just wanted to ask you, what three players in their prime who have already played for Chelsea would you sign back to fix your team essentially, or to take them up to the next level? Obviously, you've got your legends of the club, like just the typical best players. But what positions do you actually think need that injection of world class quality?
So initially, when you asked me this off camera, I said John Terry, Lampard, and
Lampard, Drogba,
Drogba,
yeah.
and I didn't really think about it.
Mm,
But now that I've thought about it, it has to be Hazard
hmm
because that
Oh
left
yeah,
wing,
it has to be Hazard.
that
Has
that
to be.
left wing is dire, absolutely dire. My gosh!
Yeah, yeah.
So it has to be Hazard. Um, in midfield, it can be either Essien or Lampard. I think we need Essien more. And before people start saying, "Oh, we've got Caicedo," if I speak on Caicedo, people will think I'm not a Chelsea fan. If I
hmm
speak on Caicedo, they'll think I'm not a Chelsea fan. But that guy's defensive actions is so poor for the level of player he should be. His
hmm
defensive actions are so poor. So I think we need an Essien or Makalele. I like Balak's height as well, but he's more of a Lampard light.
Mm.
Okay, I'm gonna go with. It's just because I don't like Enzo. I'm gonna go with Lampard. I don't like Enzo, so
Okay.
I'm gonna go
So
with Lampard.
Lampard would play as your like 8/10 sort of thing, and it
Yeah,
would be what
yeah.
Santos and Caicedo.
It's not enough. It's not enough legs in there, bro. This is what I'm saying. All right, nah, scratch it, scratch it. I can't even remember if Makaleli was fast. I think
Neither do I.
if we watch some of our old legends back, I think we'll be very shocked.
Mm. I got a
Okay,
player that you might want, but I don't know.
what are you saying?
I'll just get Kante back, bro.
Oh, bro, I
Getting rid of Enzo. Get rid of Enzo and put Kante. Do you know how big of an effect that would have on your team?
No, bro, I forgot. I forgot. I take look.
What?
I'm forgetting all my best players, man.
Yeah, yeah. I'd go Hazard, Kante,
I'm so
and
cooked.
then
I'm forgetting all the best guys. Hazard, Kante, and it has to be John Terry. Just someone to just
yeah, yeah,
grab
yeah.
everybody
I
by
was
the neck.
expecting. I needed you. I knew you were gonna say centre back. It had to be. It had to
Had to
be.
be. Had to be. Grab everybody by the neck and say, "What are you doing? Wake up!
hmm
Wake up!" Because I know John Terry will do that. But then the problem is, I'd love Petr Cech back as well, but I'm gonna go with John Terry. John Terry, the centre back is a bigger issue than the goalkeeper,
So
honestly.
quickly to run through your lineup, it would be Sanchez, Reece James, John Terry. Who's your second centre back? Colwell, like a fit Colwell, or Fafana,
For Jesus is Lord.
or Chalobah. Has Chalobah
Nah,
done enough?
it'll be for Fafana. John Terry needs some legs around him.
Fafana, then Cucurella,
Yes.
a, a midfield three of Caicedo, Kante, and Palmer.
No,
Left
no.
wing. Oh,
No.
okay.
Kante, Santos, and Caicedo.
Okay, fair enough.
Hmm.
Then
Remember what I
left
said?
wing.
I need workhorse in the middle. Stop all
Yeah,
this
yeah.
fancy pants. Like stop all this fancy passing left and right. No. Workhorses.
Then left wing Hazard, right wing Palmer,
Palmer,
up top
Joe
Pedro.
Pedro. Yeah, I'll go with that.
Well, no Esteval.
Nah, forget that kid, man. He's not
not
ready.
yet. Cool.
He's not ready. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet.
Fair. So for me, the way I tried to think about it is like, what positions are screaming? But then I had an issue because some of the positions we actually haven't had good players in those positions. You know,
For
because
ages.
for me, I straight away went to right back, and I'm going through my Rolodex. And I'm thinking, don't Gary Neville, Ugh.
It'll have to be Valencia. It'll have to be Valencia.
Raphael, nah, John O'Shea, Wes Brown, please. I don't know if I'm forgetting someone, but no, Dallo has to stay. As much as I don't want him to stay, he's staying.
No,
Cool.
Valencia's he's probably not the most
There's
important.
nobody. Nah, the Valencia. I'm not doing nostalgia, bro. Valencia is rubbish, bro. Valencia is rubbish. I'm not doing that. Okay, so for me, I thought midfield. Please. Midfield. Two of them might have to be midfielders. I'm not even gonna lie. In this team right now, I might just go. Do we have any athletic midfield? Nah. I might just go Keane and flipping Scholes, bro. Just bring me those two back. Keane, Scholes, and Bruno. Keane, Scholes, and Bruno. Oh my god.
Yeah.
And then obviously I could say, oh yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. Rooney's my favorite United player as well, isn't it? Like, but he's a supporting striker, 10, like where do I put him? Because Bruno has to stay. Bruno's not important enough to miss. I can't say Bruno. I can't say Rooney.
No, listen. Let's never forget the season where Rooney played up top, one man up. Yeah, 36 goals. 36 goals. Rooney could do what he wanted. He could do what he wanted, and he did what was best for the team. Let's not throw dirt on Rooney's name.
No,
remember that. Because when it was,
Rooney is my
I know, but you're trying to say that he's a support. No, when it was time to jog, Rooney was there to be a shooter. Yes or no?
No, the only reason why I'm saying that is because that position right now isn't the problem position for me. So I'm thinking bro, we don't have a left winger. We don't have a left winger. We actually don't.
Cunha.
We don't have one, bro. So then I'm thinking, all right, cool. Do I just stick Ronaldo out on left wing and let's just get cracking? Do you know how crazy that team would be?
Young Ronaldo.
But I had a different idea. Let's go back.
Oh my god, how far?
We've got a 6'5" striker.
Yeah.
Give me Ryan Giggs. Give me Ryan Giggs. Do you know what that would look like? That would look like Space Jam, bro. Bro, the person to the left. Do you remember it? Oh my god.
I said give it Giggsy.
Give it Giggsy, bro. Give me Giggs. Obviously, without doing the obvious names, the Ronaldos, the Rooney, bro. Give me Ryan Giggs. Sesko. If you want crosses, you will see crosses. You will see them.
You wouldn't go centre back.
Huh?
You wouldn't do a centre back.
I think those positions are way more important. Just fix that. I can deal with a Martinez and a someone else and blah 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 blah. If you have to deal with them, man, over there, plus a Keane and Scholes, so I know people would disagree, but this is how the team would line up. It would be Lemens, Dalot, Yuck. Then it would be. I think it has to be Maguire. Lenny Euro, I'm not too. Oh, Maguire still. Oh, you know what?
Man, you've got Ferdinand chilling there. Man's worried about.
Yeah. I've done too much.
Just put Kino.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Giggs, That's it.
Yeah, that's it. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing.
That's
Sorry,
it.
sorry, sorry. It can't be all right. I can't be all right. That's disgusting. I almost killed myself right there. Yeah, Dallo, Rio, please, Rio, please, Martinez, Luke Shaw, yuck again. Like, you see how much improvement our teams need, and then
Yeah.
midfield, it would be Keane, Kobe, Bruno,
Mm.
left wing Giggs, right wing Mbemo or Ahmad, whichever one wants to play. I don't care. And then Sesko up top. That
Mm.
would be my team.
And on that bombshell, you can see that both our teams need a new spine.
Yeah, bro. Oh my god. Nah, but that midfield was really. I know. I'm flipping Keane, Scholes, and Bruno. Do you know what kind of chaos that would
Yeah.
be? Yeah, forget that. Anyway, let's move on to our last segment. Don't blame the ref. This is the segment where we hone in on refereeing decision that happened this
Can I just
week.
finish off?
And
Yeah. Can I just finish off?
yeah,
Sorry, bro. Sorry, bro. Our teams are so dead, man. Oh my god. We are so dead, bro. Like
bro,
even when we had Hazard, yeah, and we were surrounded Hazard with dross, absolute dross.
Willian,
At least,
them
at
man,
least, I,
like,
at least
oi.
I had no. But now, bro, I'm looking back. Give me. I'm begging for Willian. I'm actually begging for Willian because these man,
Mm,
like, they're not. Willian was 10 times the player them man are. And the only reason why I was talking bad on Willian's name is because he wasn't Hazard. I was comparing him to Hazard, but he was
yeah,
a
yeah,
perfectly
yeah.
serviceable player. Oh my god! And then Kante, I've seen Chelsea fans compare Caicedo to Kante. What? Are you guys
Mm.
bugging? Are
You
you
get
bugging?
you guys have actually had like some unicorns, like some players that we
Do
probably
you know what I
won't see
mean?
again for a while. Like Hazard and Kante are that. Like, you don't even think about. Even
Nah,
Drogba. Drogba was that. You when
I
was the last
will
time we saw a Drogba type striker? Like,
not with
physically, like,
yeah, yeah, not
battering, man, tech off the charts. Like, just nah,
not
that don't
like
exist.
that.
Even
Not
Haaland
like
they
that.
like that. Haaland they like
Nah,
that,
he
bro.
ain't, he ain't, he ain't, he ain't,
Nah, they
he
don't
ain't.
exist, man. But yeah,
All right, cool. So, all right,
bro, I
here's
could I could
the.
have picked 6 players, bro. I could have put 6 players. Like,
I'll replace the whole squad. Forget it. I'll
yeah,
replace the
yeah,
whole
yeah.
squad. What?
It's actually
I'll
messy.
replace. Oh, there's not a single person. Like, I like Palmer. Don't get me wrong. He's a good player, whatever. But Hazard is 10 times a
Mm,
player. Palmer is.
yeah, yeah,
Like, what we talking about? What we talking about? All right.
yeah. Don't blame the ref. What you got?
Chelsea Football Club. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Chelsea Football Club. I just come here every week to complain. Like, it's actually like, do I have anything positive to say? I have nothing positive to say. I have nothing.
Mm,
There's no positivity. Nothing. All right, Neto. Don't blame the ref because you're a very stupid individual. To do that kind of tackle when you've got a yellow card, and he knew he was on the yellow card,
hmm
is utterly brain dead. It is so brain dead. Like the Sanchez one against you, man. Yeah, we could say it's brain dead, but ball gets. He's literally got a split second to think about it.
hmm
Neto had the whole 100 meters to think about it, bro, and he still decided to hack him down. The guy was out on the left wing, so for me, that is
No threat. Not
no
only was
threat.
there no threat at the moment, it was Martinelli, bro. What the hell was he gonna do? What was
That
he gonna do?
that was the single worst red card we have received out of all the nine. That is the worst. That is the worst because you are just so dumb. Like, all right, man. I think it's
Yeah.
time. Neto, I'm so sorry. I don't even want to be mean, but my bro, it's time. It's time. This summer we'll
Yeah,
have
there's
to
gonna be a big shake-up, especially if you man don't get
please
Champions League football. I think you guys are selling at half the squad. I think it's gonna be a fire sale. I think a
go
lot
ahead.
of guys are out the window.
Go ahead. We'd be better off putting Cobham into the team and
Yeah,
just
yeah, yeah.
and just and just
You might have
freestyling
a
it because
you know like
I'd rather not get Champions League and play Cobham. If we're not gonna get Champions League, we might as well just play Cobham.
you know how
No,
like
but
in American sports like teams tank. I feel like next season your team's gonna tank. Like you just gotta sell all your assets and just listen. We're gonna be meaty, man. We're not gonna get relegated or anything, but we're just gonna be
bro,
meaty. And then the season after, you'll go sign some players. But yeah.
yeah. What's your don't blame the ref moment?
So for me, obviously Neto, but it's just Chelsea in general, bro. Like 9 red cards, bro. Like it
It's
can't be
actually
it's not
insane.
a conspiracy. It's not a conspiracy. You man are just stupid, bro. Bear your
No, no,
players are
no.
just some foolishness. Like it's just
The
it's
prem, the
actually
ones in the prem, I think we've deserved every single one.
yeah,
Maybe one,
yeah.
maybe
It's
bar
actually
one.
ridiculous, bro. Like
We deserved every single one.
don't yeah, Chelsea Football Club, don't blame the ref. And the other London club, the North London one, the white one, listen, you lot
Woo!
are going to get relegated, bro. You can't blame
Woo!
no refs, you can't blame anyone. This is your organization. Like I'm hearing rumors that my man might get sacked, you know. If he
Two
don't
games.
win,
Two
no, like
games.
listen, they're proper in relegation. Like if he loses his next game, which is against Liverpool, which he's probably gonna lose, well, is against Liverpool? No, Liverpool have got Wolves. They're playing. They've got tough
Whoever,
games coming up. Listen,
everybody's
if
tough
he
for
goes
them.
his first 5 games without picking up a win, they have to sack him. They need a new manager bounce. No,
How,
they need
how
one.
can you sack the caretaker?
Tottenham cannot get relegated. If they get relegated, they're in big trouble. They have the highest season ticket of, or is it match day ticket of anyone in Europe right now. Anyone. They have this big luxurious stadium, and you're telling me you're going to end up in your championship. Do you know how many players probably have clauses in their contracts to get them out? Like after that means Kudus is gone, Kulusevski's gone, Madison's gone, Dominic Solanke is gone. Xavi Simmons. You think Xavi Simmons is playing in the championship? He's gone. Romero's gone. It's the whole squad is done. Like, yeah. You man, don't blame the ref. Blame your owners and blame your players who aren't stepping up. Your players are
Oof.
ignoring their managers. Has Jed Spence done another tweet of the penitentiary since? When was the
Silence.
last one you saw? Come on, man.
Silence.
Your captain's getting sent off and talk,
Silence.
but that is a mess over there. Yeah. Anyway,
Bro,
those two clubs, man.
it's a
Don't
mess,
blame the
man.
ref, man.
How can the caretaker manager go into an interview and he's already talking like Conte phase 8?
Because he
In the
walked in
first
there,
interview. In the
he
first
walked in there
interview.
and looked at the squad, and he probably tried to rally them up and like get
And
them.
they all just
And man, players probably had their headphones on. Man, when you were looking at them, they're looking at their feet. Like
oh my
man, them have
god.
got their shoes on the wrong feet. He's got his right foot in his left boot. Like he's just like, bro, there's just nothing. He's got his shirt on backwards. Like it's all mad over there, bro. Like that, if they actually got relegated, yeah, I swear they have to do a documentary. There needs to be from now. There needs to be a Netflix camera following that club right now.
Yeah.
I need to
Right
see
now.
them.
I need to see footage. That would be
What?
prime time TV,
Europa
honestly.
League champions getting relegated.
Yeah. I need that. I didn't know I needed that, but I need that.
Yeah, that one that might save the season, man. That might be the I don't if Arsenal win and Tottenham get relegated, do you know how oh that's gonna be that summer? I actually want to be there. I want to be there. I don't care. Even if Arsenal win, I want to be there because there will be riots in North London. There will be riots in North London, bro. Again. But yeah.
All
Anyway,
right. Thank you
thanks for
all for
listening,
tuning
guys.
in.
We made some promises last week about the video. Yeah, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. I'm just
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
stop
yeah.
talking about it. When you see it, you see it. Like that's it. But
Let's focus. Let's focus on the now. Forget the past.
yeah. Don't worry about the
Yeah.
future.
Please share,
Yeah,
like, subscribe, and don't forget. Do not blame the ref.
yeah. Don't cry, don't beg, and Tottenham are still dead in a bit.